Hi everyone, I'm Cecily and welcome to my channel. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the sweet sign of Cancer. Hi Cancer, welcome to my video. Now, I'm gone ahead and laid out a spread for you. You have somebody coming into your life. So the Queen of Swords, right? What does the Queen of Swords represent in a person? How does that manifest? In the upright position, this is somebody who is very logical, very intense though, very focused. Queens tend to act from a very emotional energy, where kings tend to act from a very action-oriented energy. So that's the feminine part of it. It doesn't necessarily mean masculine or feminine in terms of who or what they are. But it does mean that this person is very emotional, and when you turn it in reverse, it's basically saying they're emotional, but for whatever reason they're unwilling to show you their emotions. They hide it because they're a swords card, so they hide it through communication. They may be in a place where they're just not willing to talk about it yet, but this is somebody who's either in your life or coming into your life. And I'm not going to say that they don't mean you any good, but they aren't mature enough to handle the situation in a proper way. If this is somebody that's new into your life, it starts off peacefully. It starts off in a place where you're like, I can see myself with them. I'm grateful for this experience. It seems like it's going to be a really good time. I'm enjoying myself. The people around me are liking this person. It's a very peaceful, sort of serene place to be in that you guys start off in. But as, you know, things kind of move, the communication with this person may not be the best because of where you guys end up towards the end of the month. Now, I am going to skip to the Six of Swords because I feel like the world is a much more powerful energy. So I'll get to that afterward, and I just want to touch on this for a second. But the Six of Swords is also a card that has to do with communication, hence their Swords card. And the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords are tied in together, as well as Temperance and the World. Okay, so the Six of Swords, if you look at this card, there's a woman and child on a boat, and they're basically being taken across this lake or this body of water. And they're being taken to this new land. That's all of this, greenery behind them. And in this new land, they're hoping for a fresh start. So what that's saying is you're going to go through this experience, but towards the end of the month, you're going to be looking for a fresh start because the communication between you and this person just isn't there. It's going to put you in a place where there's frustration, or where, you might find out a bit of information about this person that you don't like, or you're going to have to let something go. And that's what we're talking about in terms of the world. The world and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is, I've already let it go. I'm moving on. I'm going this direction. The world is, I'm processing this. I'm trying to decide if this is something that I need to start over again, or if I need to let it go again. So what you're going to realize is there's a piece of you that needs to let something go. And the reason why I say let go is because the Six of Swords is attached to it. And you also have this, which is a positive card, but it's a negative card because it's in reverse. And this is a negative card that would be positive if it were in reverse. So both of these have now come into a place that's negative, and the only thing that's really pushing this reading to a space of relaxation or joy, or being able to come to peace, or have some sort of temperance with this, is these two cards. This says, I'm willing to look at the things that I've done, you're willing to look at the things you've done, we'll let it go, we'll move on. This says, I'm grateful for what I have more than what I thought I had. I enjoyed the experience, but I really do need to just be where I'm at. I need to just be. Temperance is the card of, I will just be. So even though it doesn't seem like much in terms of the meaning, the feeling behind it, there's a sort of depth there that you'll experience during that week where it's just peaceful. Now, there may be a whole bunch of stuff going on around you, but you're in a place of peace. or Temperance is asking you to be in a place of peace over it, to be in a place of peace over relationships. It might even be difficult to do. But, you know, the Six of Swords is saying that this is going to be a situation that you're going to be willing to move past by the end of the month. It's probably just you being like, you know what, it's the new year, I'm going to let this one go. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out. Maybe there were some things that I could have done differently. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's you reflecting on the things that you've done. And I know, Cancer, nobody wants to look at the situation and say, oh, yay, I did that. But sometimes we all do. And you know what? This Queen is also going to have to look at that. They've also already stepped away from the situation. That's probably why there's not, you know, that clear communication. It might mean cut off communication, period, just because this Queen is in reverse. Now, if she was in the upright position, it would mean her frame of mind around you was in a different place. Now, this can be somebody that's a air sign. Most likely a Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, but this is somebody who, you know, this is changing for you. You're in a place where, you know, you're trying to accept, and you're trying to reevaluate and say, wow, I've probably left a lot behind trying to get to you, and it didn't work. So at this point, I'm just going to put it behind me. Even though I wanted it to be something, I'm going to put it behind me. And I know this is a singles video, and I know that, you know, we all get to that place, especially when we're single, where we're looking for somebody, waiting for something to happen. Now, this can be somebody that walks into your life at the beginning of the month, or this can be somebody who's been there and, you know, this was something that you were hopeful, but it's not a real relationship. But either way, you know, Cancer, you kind of want to look at this situation. Also, I'd like to throw in a little bit of a monkey wrench and say, even if you don't have somebody in your life right now, Cancer, with this process, these are all very internal processes, or, you know, this is an internal process. So because of that, there's also the option that this Queen could be you, and this is something that you're pushing out of your system, period. So you want to look at that too. And if this is you, or if this is a situation that you're going through, you kind of want to lean on Temperance and lean on that feeling to stay away from the bitterness and to stay away from this person, you know, whether it's you or whether it's somebody come into your life, this person is refusing to be logical. This person is basically saying, you know, I'm at a place where I'm just going to do what I want to do because I'm hurt. I'm so badly hurt that only I matter. So Cancer, that doesn't really sound like you to me, but, you know, everybody's circumstances are different, and this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. But, you know, if there is something that you're processing and you need to let go, the Six of Swords is saying at least you're in the frame of mind where you're willing to do it. And whether this person has come into your life, you know, just allow it to pass, because next month will be completely different. It will really come from a different space, because the World is there, and the World is the major arcana that you're looking for to end things. So, but it's a beautiful ending. It's not like death where it's abrupt. So thank you guys so much for liking my video. Your comments, your likes, and subscribes are greatly, greatly appreciated. I love you guys as always. And happy holidays, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye, guys.